is going to be used. They should be able to avoid a lot of that damage.
The statistic that Sean was bringing up is a scary one. 43, 51, something like that damage per round running into grenades. A lot of it is by Banana as well. It's very, very hard to play around once you've got 2 or 3 of your teammates tagged up early on.
Well, London, are you ready for this second map? Astralis, FaZe, we're live into the pistol round. FaZe have their backs against the wall. It's third map or bust for them, and Guardian's getting information. We'd love to see him have a hot start. And again, Astralis being very aggressive and taking control, but look at Rain.
Yeah, this is triple aggression, isn't it? Just pushing down alone. USP in hand. This is going to catch him off guard. He gets one, actually once more. And that's so scary. Getting greedy in that moment could throw the whole round away. He's down to 4 health, but still, that's a great peak and a great win for FaZe early on. It
does. I mean, Astralis, when that kill comes in, they have a decision. Do they want to keep going forward? They want to force themselves into the bomb site. The problem is they realize that FaZe has all the information. No one at the B bomb site. They can rotate, they can cheat, and now they know they have to force back any player in Banana. So here they come, Olaf with a chance, and oh! He goes back for it, slaps Flave aside. And it looks like Magisk and Xyp9x at least want to apply a little bit of pressure, but why would you go off at olofmeister after that?
Yeah, we need to forward that one to the ethics committee, Moses. That has to be a violation of some sort. 3 versus 5 now, 45 seconds, and Astralis must be just a slight bit stunned in this round. What is happening? Why are we being shot by people we can hardly even see? 35 seconds, and they do put in a bit of a smoke, but I mean, whatever plan they had, they're going to have to improvise right now because they've run out of players. Might be trying to see if they could crunch the B bomb site through CT spawn. They run through their own smoke, and they're going to be running right into CT spawn, but still 20 seconds. And Olaf, he's got his eye trained on that. He's so ready for it. Long range fight there. Going to be won by Xyp, and Rain is low from that early fight in the middle with 4 health left. Very unlikely he can stay alive for much longer. The bomb will go down, and it might actually be a 3-on-3. Somehow Astralis have come back into this round. It shouldn't have been possible, and yet here they are. The Guardian creeping up Banana. He's got a teammate with him behind him. Nico going to be coming into it. The bomb only just planted. The kit is on Karrigan, and he's alone in CT spawn. If he dies with the kit out there, that could be the round done almost immediately. Let's see what they do. Dupree, a little bit of damage out. Xyp is hearing it. Karrigan now on the site with the kit, so can they crunch them in? Meg is kiting in dark. It's going to be down to the last second. They get a couple of great kills, and the bomb ticking away. 10-second defuse, not going to be good enough. They recommit with the kit in hand. Dupree, one shot will do it, but that's not going to happen. Nico saving the round, and FaZe getting the defuse. My God.
Oh, what a desperate situation. It didn't have to be that difficult. Again, FaZe, a lot of control is given up. Yes, great utility from Astralis to get towards CT spawn, but it felt like FaZe inside of this B bomb site. Olaf maybe forgetting how much time is on the clock, forgetting that time was his ally, going for that long range fight. You did not have to do that, but still a beautiful retake. A little bit of a shuffle on the defuse. You could see Dupree just trying to get the angle on the bomb to prevent it from coming out. But with the plant, Astralis going to save. No armor, no utility, just some upgraded pistols, and they'll have the AKs out around early.
Big victory for FaZe on a map that they're a little bit untested on. Picking up pistol rounds going to make a big difference. It did seem like they had it locked down, right? They even saw the split through middle coming, like they knew that was happening. So should have maybe been a slight bit cleaner, but they'll take it anyway.
Great call by FaZe though, when the B bomb site was eventually getting split, immediately pushing or calling for that 2 push down mid. Olaf and Karrigan should be able to handle this with ease. Olaf has already spotted his shoulder. He knows exactly what's coming. They might spam that smoke after the trajectory of the nade, but not quite yet. No armor, nothing really to use. Another smoke going to come in to delay. Maybe a run boost.
Yeah, we'd love that, wouldn't we? Just flying over the smoke. They're waiting very patiently on the other side, trying to do a bit of damage to olofmeister. He's not going to be happy about it, but at the same time, they should be able to hold their ground on this bomb site. And perfect timing on that Molotov for the smoke.
At this point, FaZe have to know they're just waiting bunched up outside this B bomb site. 2 smokes, Molotov, there's no action, no noise on the other side of the map. They have to know what's coming. It's all about the timing. Very little weaponry for Astralis, and there's the peak, and there's the slaughter. We all coming for a while, it was just a matter of time. But Astralis don't really care. They get the rifles in this round, they're gonna have some utility, and now they get to really attack and sink their teeth into this FaZe defense.
Good amount of Molotovs being picked up here. Again, that is kind of the lifeblood of playing CT side on Inferno. We saw it a little bit in that round, sort of keeping the constant wall of smokes or Molotovs or whatever it may be up in front of that B bomb site. Such a big difference. And they're going to put 3 people in B bomb site. Probably one of them is going to fall back pretty early on, but it does allow for an extra set of grenades to be, again, just guarding that, that part of the map.
Oh, above the flames, Glaive, it's going to get a double kill. The Molotov helps him out, but more utility spended, but it's not worth it for FaZe. A man down. And so many nades have been used just to prevent any more damage from coming out of Banana. This is a disaster. A 4-on-3. He's got to hold the fort, and God, FaZe just turned the corner right into fire.
That was almost a flashback to what, the Legend stage when when MIBR sort of ran back into the flames, I believe, on this map. Something very similar. And
Banana can be just such an awkward place to have fights with all the utility that's just sunk into that portion of the map very early on. It can get so weird.
What a fight! What a favor they just gave to Glaive there. He wasn't flashed either. I mean, the guy behind them, Guardian, he was setting that up, or Kerrigan, I believe, he was setting that flashbang up, right? Didn't really seem to do all that much. Should be interesting to see the replay just of that. 45 seconds, and we'll see what they could do here, Astralis. That double pit play is pretty strong.
I think Astralis at the moment just kind of hitting the pause button. You could have taken advantage of the fact that maybe there's only one player at the B bomb site, but at the same time, you might just run into a stack. Maybe they rotated someone very quickly. So hitting the brakes and seeing if there's going to be any reaction from FaZe. A lot of faith in Kerrigan to be able to hold this B bomb site, which you almost feel would be pretty much impossible if they did attack him. But this double pit, smoke and lane, can be so effective.
And not bad at all. Default down on the low ground, instantly shut down. Guardian, he wanted to swap out for that AK-47. It's not going to happen. Device will open up the bomb site, and no chance for Kerrigan to get back into this one. Maybe he could collect the rifle, but yeah, he's going to pick up the AK and run back into it.
That's so sick from Device. I mean, he's just kind of abandoning his teammates. He's trusting not only his teammates, but his 2 players to be able to handle one guy in pit. He's just waiting for the swing, because if he gets traded off, even if they go 2 for 1 there and that pit player behind the wall is still alive, it's very, very difficult for Astralis to get into the bomb site and get that plant down. Device had one job and he executed it perfectly. It's going to be 2-1.
Yeah, and because of that early buy, it really is not a good fun time for FaZe, right?